Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Cavaliers facing the home team. Here's the mayor, and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. B out there with D. Then it's Silk. Then it's Tiny, and it's Baller in at the shooting guard.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's the mayor. Pass to Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Now the pass to B. Back to Clark. Passes to Baller. Here's D. Good D by Matthews. To the paint. Here's Thunder. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Pass to Jay. Outside Matthews. There's the pass to Thunder. Got a hand on it. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Silk passes to B. Dishes to Clark. Passes it to D. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Virginia.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
From deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Virginia shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's the mayor. Outside Matthews. Pass to Culver. The kick out to Matthews. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Clark. He's got 6. Here's Silk. Inside. Matthews passes to the main. Lets the 3 fly.
You got it. Come on.
They get it back. That one doesn't go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Again, the miss by Virginia. Matthews, no one around him. No good on the 3. Here's Baller. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Thunder from deep. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clark, the pass to Silk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ball. To the middle, tries again. It's tipped. Jay, the pass to Thunder. Here's the Mayor. Plenty of space. The shot that time, not on target. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Baller. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Matthews. Here's the Mayor. The pass to Matthews. Out to the wing. From deep three-point range. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Pass to B. Six on the shot clock. Here's Baller. B, the pass to D. Trying to end the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line.
And that one misses. Some changes for Virginia. Jay's checked in for B. Jay comes in for Silk. And T subbed in for Ball. And he's good on the second. Here's Money. Pass to Thunder. 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Moves. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Virginia trails by 3. Here's Jay. That's tipped. Here's Mr. Moves. And the pass to Cool Hands. Here's Goose. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Virginia decides to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
D, he's checked in for D. Here's D, and the basket is good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Passes it to Cool Hands. It's tipped, and that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 3. Back to Clark. Pass to Jay. Six to shoot. Virginia needs to get off a shot. Here's Clark. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's Cool Hands. A three-pointer is right on target.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Clark, the pass to D. Fires the 3. Here's Jay. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Mr. Moves passes to Money. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Latre. It's rebounded by Virginia. D passes to Jay. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Money. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Mr. Moves. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Goose. Here's Thunder, and he jams it with authority.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And there's the pass to Cool Hands. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Cool Hands got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Virginia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Jay's checked in for Virginia. Good on the second free throw. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Goose. And the layup's good off the glass. Goose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Clark. He's got 6. From deep, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And that does it for the first quarter. The home team, they're up by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Virginia trails by 7. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Virginia, we've got Jay out there with Clark. Then it's D, and it's Jay in at the 3. Here's Nixon. Clark, the pass to D. And it's blocked.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. For the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened, there's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. Here's Clark. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Nixon. Clock at 6. Here's Jay. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Passes it to Money. The 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Clark, the pass to Nixon. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
So both teams making some changes here. Clark's got 12 points on 4 3-pointers tonight, shooting 62% from outside on 7 attempts. Pass to Culver. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Baller, he's checked in for Jay. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Jay, the pass to the Mayor. Count that one. The Mayor's got 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Clark. 12 points for him. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The pass to Jay. 5 on the clock. With the hook shot, and that's off the glass and in.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Here's Silk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Cavaliers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the first one at the line is good. D, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. T, the pass to the main. Takes a 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
B, he's covered by Matthews. Banked in off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's the Mayor. 8 points for him. Here's Culver. T, the pass to Culver. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like on Sunday and then on Tuesday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Cool hands checked in for T. He doesn't get the second one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Passes to the Mayor. Hands it from downtown. The Mayor's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
To the left side wing. Here's Silk. Has to be. From deep three-point range, and Culver pulls it down. Jay, the pass to the Mayor. Matthews up top. To the inside. They get a hand on it and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocked loose, and here are the Cavaliers now. Virginia trails by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Mayor gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Silk. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Cool Hands. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cool Hands got 8 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Big Cat. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Virginia, they've shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. The first one falls. Thunder's checked in for Jay. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Matthews. Silk passes to Big Cat, and it's denied. Here's the Mayor. His 3-pointers off the mark. Virginia trails by 16. D, he's covered by Matthews. Can't get it to fall.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Jay's checked in for T. The pass to B. Stolen away. Cool Hands passes to Thunder. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Passes it to Jay. Shot clock at 6. Pass to B. Here's Jay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Culver, and then Culver with the dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Silk. Again, the miss by Virginia. There's Matthews. It's good from about 19 feet. Matthews has got 8.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
B, the pass to Silk. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here. .34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thunder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. D, he's covered by Matthews. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Cavaliers have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And the first one drops. That one is no good. Culver with it. He has 5. Here's Goose. No good that time. With 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the home team with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what did you see from them?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Virginia trails by 21. We've got Jay. The mayor is out there with Matthews. Then it's Culver, and it's Thunder in a power forward position. On its way from Clark for 2. Gets an open look and hits. Clark's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Cavs. And for Virginia, we've got B. Waller is out there with Clark. Then it's Silk, and it's D in at the 5 spot. That one goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The mayor is out there with Matthews. Then it's Culver, and it's Thunder, and it's Jay in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Culver, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. D, he's covered by Matthews. They get it again. B, the pass to D. The 3, drills it from outside. And that's now 6 points for Baller.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's the mayor. 13 points in the game.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And there's the pass to Jay. Pass to Culver. The shot missing. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout called, Virginia. It's been quite a game for the mayor.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
T's checked in for Matthews. Clark, the pass to Baller. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's D, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. D's got 5 points so far.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Clark. 14 points for him. Passes it to B. Shoots the 3. And Culver pulls it down. Culver's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jay, the pass to Thunder. An even 3-on-3 break. Clark for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Pass to D. Baller passes to Clark. Launches it. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Feeds to Culver. Here's Thunder, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the pass to Silk. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. Again, the miss by Virginia. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Again, the miss by Virginia.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
They grab their own miss. Here's Jay. From outside, off the mark. Virginia trails by 16. Silk passes to B. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. B's got his second basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Timeout. Started.
Some changes for Virginia. Jay's checked in for D. D comes in for B. And Jay's subbed in for Silk. Thunder passes to Cool Hands. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. It's deflected. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's D. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Here's Mr. Moves. He has 5. A three-pointer, no good. Kicks it to Clark. Pass to Baller. Here's Jay. Lays it up off the glass. Jay's got 6.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The pass to Mr. Moves. Passes it to Money. 5 on the clock. Shoots. They get it back. Goose. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Goose has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Clark, the pass to D. Fires from deep. That one's not going to go. Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Cool Hands. Now the pass to Money. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. 8 points for Mr. Moves.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Baller. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Matthews, he's checked in for Cool Hands.
1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. A minute 42 left in the 3rd. Pass to Matthews. Passes it to Mr. Moves. Here's Thunder. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Clark for 3. The shot misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Goose. Drops it in from 11 feet. Goose has got 4 points now in the quarter. Virginia trails by 19. Clark, the pass to D. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Here's Mr. Moves. 8 points for him. And that's a foul called on Baller. That is his first foul of the game. And Matthews now, top of the key. To the wing right side. Here's Mr. Moves. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack. And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Goose. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Virginia, Jay out there with D. Then there's Baller. Then it's Tiny, and it's Jay in at the small forward. Fast break. Here comes Virginia. Here's Baller, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Clark. Pass to Jay. Shoots from 14. That shot missing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he held out was worth the price of admission. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The offensive rebound. Here's Jay. Here's D. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Mr. Moves. Goose controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, Virginia.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
D, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Silk comes in for Jay. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to Virginia Beach's head coach talk to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Here is Matthews after the basket by Virginia. The Mayor passes to Culver. Outside Matthews. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Virginia. Silk's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jay, the pass to Clark. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Had the space there, but it's offline. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
There's the pass to deep. Here's Baller. Bangs home the trifecta. Baller's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Virginia trails by 15. Passes it to D. Virginia working the ball around. Inside. Got a piece of it. Shot from the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. D's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Culver. And then Culver with the dunk.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Silk. Pass to Jay. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Culver, good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Silk. Here's Jay. Buries it down low.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The Mayor passes to Culver. That shot misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Virginia trails by 17. Here's D, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Here's the mayor. Fires from the line. They get the rebound.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
The pass to Jay. And he slams it one-handed.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Thunder.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Clark. And Culver pulls it down. Culver's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Passes to the mayor. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Clark. Pass to Silk. To the paint. Here's Baller. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's D. And as it goes out of bounds, Virginia able to keep the ball here. It's intercepted. Here's the mayor. Tipped away. There's the pass to Thunder. Now here's Culver. And he makes the 8-footer. Culver's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's D. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Five to shoot. Clark for 3. Doesn't go for him. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
That's tipped. Here's the mayor. Got a piece of it. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Culver dishes to Matthews. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he comes up empty at the line. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Money. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Jay's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he sinks the second. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Big Cat. Here's Smooth. Pass to Big Cat. Here's the Kid. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. Smooth's got his first points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here is Mr. Incredible. The pass to Money. And here they come. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Here's Bottoms. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bottoms. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
D passes to Big Cat. Here's the Kid. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.